Hello, I've just finished reading an article by Christina Loddi, and she's a miracle choice facilitator, and she was writing about her experience she had with a Boldo tree. And she had bought this Boldo tree for her apartment on the veranda for medicinal purposes, because a Boldo tree or plant helps with digestion. And so she bought it for a purpose, and she saw it was a useful thing, and she put it on her veranda next to some ornamental plants which she saw as beautiful. And then one day she had a surprise. She was watering her plants and she came across a Boldo tree, and there's some beautiful flowers on the Boldo tree. And she didn't know the Boldo tree could produce flowers, and therefore she saw the beauty there. She had only seen the Boldo tree before in terms of how useful it was, and she had evaluated it as not being beautiful. And that's what happens sometimes, doesn't it, in our lives? We evaluate other people and circumstances as how useful are they to us? You know, what needs of ours are they going to meet? How useful are they? And therefore we miss the beauty. We miss seeing them as who they truly are. And of course, not only do we do that with other people and circumstances, we do that mostly with ourselves. And if we think of ourselves as how useful we are to our employer, how useful we are to our partner, or as a father or a parent, then we're evaluating ourselves in a very particular way that really isn't allowing us to express the beauty that's inside, to be who we truly are in our life. Because if we're evaluating in terms of usefulness, we're not seeing the true relationship that's there between us and other people. And there's a beauty inside that's not just, beauty in the normal words, but there's a beautiful being that wants to express itself and not be confined to how useful you are, not being confined to our judgments of what's right or wrong, proper, useful, or whatever. So I just encourage you to open up and go, well, okay, I'm seeing this is useful and this is not useful, and how much is that limiting me in my life? And what was funny was one time our cats, we have two cats, and sometimes they bring in mice into the house alive and let them go. And one time I was frustrated after spending half an hour trying to catch a live mouse that was running around our living room. And I just in frustration turned around to one of our cats and said, "You're a totally useless cat." And my daughter heard me say that, and she thought it was hilarious that I was judging our cats as being useless. And of course we don't have our cats in our house for their usefulness. I know people have some cats for usefulness, for catching mice, but whenever I'm seeing my cat in terms of being useful or useless, then I'm missing out on the relationship I want to have, which is one of appreciating beauty or having a relationship and interaction. And so that was just a funny story of, seeing things in terms of usefulness misses out on so much else that we can be seeing in our life. And just encourage you to be aware of how you're evaluating yourself and other people as being useful, and how that doesn't help see the beauty that's there. Thank you.